What's up, you beautiful folks? Welcome back to the channel. Today we dive back into a Nickmercs story time. At the point of me recording, it's actually Nickmercs set to debut against Scump in a little battle between the two and their teams at a UFC event. This probably isn't going to go out for a few days, but this is actually why Nickmercs was talking about Scump and also brought up Nadeshot. He had a few other nicknames for Nadeshot in this clip, telling an old story at an MLG LAN where Nickmercs apparently stepped in to defend Nadeshot and Scump against some Call of Duty bullies, which sounds pretty crazy. Here's the story.
If you thought about playing with Scump like Apex, I'd love to see y'all collab. Yo, I would love to play with Scumpy more, man. I'm really hoping that when we go out to Vegas, man, despite us beating each other up, whoever wins, wins. I would love to just bond with him, man. Scumpy and I have always been tight, man. You know a little story about Scumpy? Him and Cockshot, Snake Shot, they were Call of Duty pros way back in the day, obviously, right? They were on the same team, and we were at an MLG event. And you know your boy, man, I'm always, especially back then, I was always itching to throw some hands. There were some dickheads in the Call of Duty community. I don't remember who they were. Scumpy could tell you the story probably better than me, but they were kind of fucking with Scumpy. Scumpy was mad young, man. He was like a little ass kid. And I think little Dick Shot too was also like a little bit of a kid too. And these, like a group of these older dickheads were just really fucking with him. And I went over there, man. I fucking pushed one. And I told the
Love
other
you,
one.
man.
I told the
Thanks
other one,
for all the great times
you wanna,
and more ahead, Nickmercs.
You know, I did the whole thing, man. I was like, yo, you guys want to fuck with them? Why don't you fuck with me? Why don't you fuck with me? And it was like me and two of my Gears of War buddies. I forgot who it was, man. I think it was like me and Pred and Shane, and we walked up and we were all about it, man. We were ready to start a war right there. We would have waxed it, would have beat the fuck out of them motherfuckers. And they didn't want none of it. And I remember Scumpy and Nadeshot. I remember their faces when we were doing that. I think that was when we kind of became cool. They were like, oh, bro, thanks for doing that. Thanks for doing that. It's just funny. Scump could probably tell the story better than me, man. But, bro, they were picking on them boys, man. They were little ass boys. They're picking on them, man. I remember that shit.
And I just love finding moments like this on stream because this is the OG talk that you never really get to hear on a regular basis. I know Nick has told a lot of LAN stories, especially when he gets to these part of streams about, you know, potential fights. And I think Scump and Nadeshot have also alluded to the fact that MLG events and old school Call of Duty events are very different from what they are today. It's just weird to know that maybe someone out there saw this live. You know, a young Nickmercs defending a young Scump and a young Nadeshot or Cockshot or whatever, Snake Shot, whatever word Nick wants to use. And then to fast forward 10 plus years to now and where they all are equally in their own rights doing amazing things in the scene. It's just crazy to know there are probably so many of these stories that a lot of these guys haven't even told, but it's always a cool thing to hear, the little throwback. Apparently Nickmercs on an MLG LAN defending Scump and Nadeshot from bullies is not what I expected to hear, but certainly made the coffee a bit better. We'll see if he has any other stories on that. He also said Scump could tell the story better. So Scump, there's your free material on stream. You can just expand on this story. And yeah, we'll see who actually wins in their debut, Nickmercs versus Scump. It's going to be probably a couple different games, but the two gamers go head to head, brought to them by the UFC. Pretty big deal. We'll see you guys back here next time. Take care. Water, coffee. Okay, bye.